Hello there, team. It's Gail from Colorado, and I have been tasked with telling you about my experiences with convention and some takeaways that I had. This was my third convention, and my first convention, I would say I went, I loved the books and I loved the opportunity of selling them and sharing them, but I was a little bit skeptical about some of the parts of the business. And what I took away from that first convention was number one, this company is absolutely amazing from the top down. To be able to spend time with Randall and dance with him and know how accessible and available he is, how much he has our back, and how much the whole home office has our back and is excited for us and our growth. Going through their itty bitty offices and knowing that they're putting 100% into us. They're not living this fabulous, glamorous life while we do all the hard work. They are there for us every single day. And I also really recognize how valuable it would be for me to promote to leader and be making more money and just make the whole experience more worth it. So I went home, worked really hard, and promoted to team leader about 6 months later. The second year I went, I really caught the vision of this isn't just about me, but I have this opportunity to share it with other people and to help them share it with other people and see leadership for themselves. And so by the time I came to my third convention, I had 2 team leaders. Now, this year, I think what I really caught was the vision that it is absolutely possible for each and every one of us to grow this big. When I started, there were only a handful of directors, and most of them were people who had been with the company for a very long time. But now it's really anybody's game. People are zooming to the top quickly and earning trips and doing amazing, amazing things without needing a whole lot of experience or time. And so it's available for all of us. And I want it for me, and I want it for each of you if you so choose. But I also went to a workshop about kryptonite. And kryptonite is those things that hold us back because we can think in our heads that people don't want to book parties, that Facebook parties aren't for me, that my community is too small, or I'm just not good at selling. All these things are really just stories in our heads, and they're not true. There may be glimpses of truth to them, but they're all absolutely things that we can overcome if we focus on our strengths and work towards achieving what we need to despite whatever obstacles we may have, because these people who are having success have just as many obstacles and challenges in their lives. I guarantee it. So I think another thing that really spoke to me this convention is how important words are, the words that we use to talk to ourselves, the words we use when we are talking about the books and the amazing product that we have, when we're sharing the opportunity, when we're asking somebody to host, are so, so critical. So for sure, I'm going to do a training on the kryptonite, so be looking out for that, and I'm hoping we can do some training on words as well, so you have some of that to work on and gain from. And then the last thing I want to say is that this was the first year I had recognition and won an award for being among the company's top sellers. And I'm not somebody, if you're familiar with Michelle Nelson Schmidt's book, Dog and Mouse, I am a mouse. I am totally fine being in the background and cheerleading for everybody else. However, it felt pretty damn good to walk across that stage and be a part of all of those amazing people who are accomplishing huge things, and know that all the work that I'm putting into this is paying off hugely, and can pay off for other people too. And so what I want to end with is that another thing that Belinda Ellsworth talked about is that You can choose whatever you want. If you want to earn that trip, you can earn that trip. If you want to get a tiara, you can get a tiara. If you want to be a director, you can do it. If you just want $200 a month so that you can pay off your student loan or send your kid to ballet classes, that's fantastic too. Now, I would say maybe take your dream and make it a little bit bigger, because things are hugely possible. And what if, that $200 would be fine, but $400 would be pretty great. So shoot for that $400 and see what happens. Number one. And number two, just know that you can dream big, you can plan it out, make a plan, follow that plan, and make it happen. Whatever you do it the best that you can do it. So, hope that our words that we bring back from convention can give you a little glimpse. Plan on being there next year. For those of you in Colorado, we are going to have a bus. We're going to fill that bus with all kinds of M&M people and drive to Tulsa. And we would love to have you and the people that you bring on with us. And those of you coming from other places, we want you there for the fun, because, where else do you get to wear a superhero cape and dress up and dance and have fun and have your bed made for you and eat yummy food? And this team, they're pretty fun to be around, and they can bring out all kinds of sides of you. So we'll see you there.